Hello, good evening, and welcome. It is, if I'm not mistaken, Thursday, 25th of June. I do not know where the months are going this year. Everything just seems to be flying by. We're almost at the halfway stage through the month. We've already surpassed the longest day of the year. And yeah, it's just, oh, it's hot, hot, hot here again. It's hot, 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 hot right now. So I'm hoping tonight that the stream, the computer and the cameras and everything else behave themselves. We will see. They had a little bit of a dicky fit last night and bumped out a couple of times. And as Ollie says in the chat there, evening all, hope everyone isn't too hot. Well, I can assure you right now, my friend, I am too hot. It is hot, hot, hot right now. I don't know what the temperature is, but I took Coda out about an hour ago and just came back so hot. It was unbelievable. I ended up sitting down in the back garden in the shade just to try and cool down a little bit. So I hope that all of you out there are managing to get some respite from the heat. And well, interestingly, we've got a 5-race night set up tonight. 5 races I'm putting on. Should take us up to around about 11 o'clock or just after. And by that point, I think I'm going to be done. In fact, I'm already feeling a bit done in. So if we get enough races, I could well commentate a few tonight because it's just been a full-on week. We had a cracking night at the British Touring Cars last night. Strategy played its hand for me, where I managed to get the win and fastest lap on race number 1 to maximise the points potential. I did okay actually in the qualifying race as well, which was quite good. Race number two was okay. I dropped some points to Hulky, I think. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to have a look when the points come through. And then the last race number 3 was just a complete write-off. I was on the hard tyres. A lot of the others were on the softs and mediums, and they ran away as I ran away in race number 1, so it's all good. But we did get a last place. Only 8 runners last night. There was a few people that stayed away, so one of the advantage there is that we will have obviously gained a few points just by people not racing. So that was yesterday. Mikey, hello to you too. Thank you for popping in, saying hello. Yeah, so it was an interesting night. It was an interesting night. It was a good night. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And Ollie is trying to drop the back end of that BMW. I tell you what, I couldn't handle the BMW like that. I would be going round in circles. I don't know what it is. My BMW just does not seem to want to go in a straight line at all. David's in as well. He's in. So Ollie is in the Lightning McQueen inspired car. David is in a white one. Spifa is also in a white car. I'm in the Willie Schultz liveried car. Greg is in the Chevrolet liveried car. Wheels is in a beautiful blue one. I do like that colour. I like the blue and the orange in equal measure, actually. And those are your runners. And yeah, it was good racing last night, Mikey. I really did enjoy it very, 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 very much. I hope that you guys all got drinks tonight, because I don't know about you, but I'm going to need to stay hydrated. Already struggling on my breathing and my breath a little bit, so I apologise for all of the coughing and wheezing and stuff tonight. We'll keep going as long as we can, but I do feel that this week is certainly catching up on me a little bit at the moment. Right, let's just dive out on track for a moment. Oh, I would if I didn't drop my controller on the floor. There we go. Let's just get out there and see what we can do. Oh, whoa, wow. Ollie sure seems to have got the measure of that car. Really able to throw that around. I'll come out just behind David, that's good. David's quick. Yeah, I'll engage myself. So Ollie doing a 2:22.7 and David a 2:23, and as you can see there I'm a 2:30, so nearly 8 seconds off the pace at the moment. And just as you can see, I really I don't know what it is. I think I need to really I've done something to this car. I mean, BOP is on, so it shouldn't be, but I used to love the BMW and the competition, and at the moment I just cannot drive it in the game at all. Not at all. So I think that's FIFA just going by. I'm braking miles later than FIFA. Just whoa. As soon as you get anywhere near full throttle, that back end just wants to come round. And again. And again. Just going to have to treat this with kid gloves, but I love this car. I love this track. Do struggle with this combo. There we go, round again. I think I must just be too heavy on the right foot in this one. Although I tell you what I might do. This might help me a little bit. Right, 3 minutes and then we're going to be going racing. Only a few of us in tonight. If it drops too low, I'll ditch the room and open up a public one. But for the moment, I'll leave it as it is. Because we're at Sardegna B in the GR4s after this. And then we're off to High Speed Ring in one of the Formula cars. Whoa. Yeah, the Gran Turismo F3500, and then we're at Brands Hatch in the Subaru BRZ Indy, and then the Hypercars around Watkins, Glen. That one was put in for Ollie. There was a request for that last night. Oh, come on, get round. But obviously, if I end up going public, I'm probably going to have to change that up a little bit and maybe just go GR. Because otherwise we won't be able to manage the cars very well. Wow, once again just sliding. We've only got Mikey and Ollie in there at the moment. 10 of you watching, thank you very much. If you haven't already, please smack the like button for this video. It will really help me. Just not quite sure where to break into that one. Sweeper loving slidey cars like this. It certainly is one to wrestle with around here. And it's tight and twisty as well, so a lot of challenges in this particular race. I'm just going to try and just keep it going in the right direction. That's my main job in this one tonight, I think. Oh, nearly went again there. Oh, down through the bump. It's 10 past, it's time to go. Thanks for adding in, Mitch. I'm trying to work on a new championship idea and would like to see how the hypercars drive around there. We're going to find out. We are going to find out very, very soon. And Mikey says, I did a league race around here in the Group C cars. It was very hard, to say the least. I do like it. Group C, as in the GR1 Group Cs. Holy banana cakes, that must have been crazy. Wow. We should try that one, Ollie, as well then. Ollie, Greg, Wills, David, me, Strifa. I can guarantee where I'm going to come in this one. Dead last. Wow. Hypercar. Well, not hyper. A Group C car around here. Woo-hoo! That's like the Mazda and the Porsche and the Jaguar. My word, that must have been manic. Manic, manic, manic. I always think that the GR3s are tough around here, let alone Class C cars. That is incredible. Anyway, oh, it just fault started. Whoa! I said I can't get this thing going in a straight line. Look, what is up with this car? There's something wrong with this car. It has to be. I could be commentating this one straight off the bat. Wow, yeah, Mazda screaming over the mountain in the dark. Whoa, I bet that was fun. This is slippery, slippery. Let's see if everybody gets over the mountain in one piece. If we do, I'll probably jump in and commentate if I'm nowhere near the other guys, which I don't think I will be. Whoa. They all are right the way down the bottom of the hill. They're actually all going away from me at the minute, even though they're going through this corner. Feeling they're all going to be way too quick for me. Wheels are 226.5. Nobody's crashing except for me. So I think we're going to ditch this because there's a great little race going on up ahead. Let's put some replay options open on and we'll see how we go. So it is Wheels out front at the moment with Greg White in second, Strifa third, David fourth and Ollie fifth. As we go up and over the top, we're going to come down the hill. Or down the mountain, I should say. Oh, Will's getting it heavily into the barrier. Round he goes. Oh, look at that. As soon as I decide to ditch the not race, Wheels drops it. Oh, no. He's 5 seconds behind now. That's promoted Greg out front. Greg's got Svifa all over the back of him. Svifa's got David all over the back of him, and Ollie's all over the back of all of them. These 4 guys all very, very close together. Wheels has now got his work cut out. He's 4.4 behind, so it has still been a good 5 seconds ahead. And Wheels has got the skills to potentially close the gap in a way that I certainly couldn't. But it is Greg White out front by 0.2 of a second. And then Svifa is only half a second ahead of David. And David has got Ollie, well, right with him. Oh, Wheels. Oh, David off into the shadow realm there in the biggest way possible. He's in the gravel now. He's trying to scrabble to recover. And Wheels has gone through just as David scrabbles across the grass there. And Wheels just saying that the commentator's curse has kicked in again. I thought the commentator's curse was a thing of the past. Alas, not. So it is Greg, Svifa and Ollie. We've already lost myself through, well, a weird spin. I must have put a wheel on the grass or something, and it just speared it off and into the barrier. I didn't even get over the start-finish line from what I recall. And David, unfortunately, recovering from a massive off going down the hill, deep into the gravel. So he's now chasing down Wheels. Wheels is 4 seconds ahead, and Wheels is pushing on because he wants to get onto the back of the little trio up front. But he is some 5 seconds behind. So it's going to be very, very difficult to catch these 3 up front if they don't have any incidents. But we've already seen incidents galore, and now we see another one. Svifa hard into the wall there. That's enabled Ollie to get his through into second place, and that means that Greg White is now 1 second ahead as Ollie gives the wall a big old clout on the way through there. That's cost him a few tenths of a second and giving Greg a nice little cushion out front at the moment, as in cushion of time, not a cushion that you would be curling up with. But then why would you want to in this heat? Right, Greg 1.3 ahead now of Ollie. So Greg is actually dropping the 2 cars behind now that he's in a bit of fresh air. And Ollie really needs a good exit through this corner and then be able to get onto the back of Greg. He's on the power nice and early. But as you can see by the timing charts, Greg is still finding tenths of a second every second or so. He's got that gap out to nearly 1.5 seconds right now, and Ollie has got Svifa 1.2 behind. You can see Ollie setting a purple there, so he's pushing on faster and faster. But at the moment, the guy on the move is Greg White, who is really dancing that BMW in around in a way that I really could only dream about. My BMW definitely did not want to slide like that. It was all over the shop as they come through the final corner to come across the line to start the 4th of 5 laps. So the penultimate lap, one after this one, hard on the brakes into turn 1. All important to get a good exit through here. Greg gets a good exit. Ollie gets a nice exit, and Svifa all over the grass with a big slidey slide there. David just coming through to negotiate that corner. He keeps it nice and tidy. And then Wills, who has now dropped back behind David again. So Wills having another bit of a mare. He's got damage on the front. He's got damage on the back. That BMW looking rather second-hand at the moment. But I'll tell you what, 3 cars are not looking second-hand by any stretch of the imagination. Are these 3 up front? Greg, Ollie and Svifa. Greg really showing how much car control he's got to just dance this beautiful BMW through the uphill section of the mountain. He's going to go round to the right, he's going to go round to the left, a little bit of a kiss on the wall with the back quarter panel there. Nothing to worry about too much. I don't even think it's registered in the game. It's certainly not scratched it. Another little kiss there, and Ollie doing much the same. Ollie pushing on, he's keeping the gap to 1.2, or just as I say that, it goes to 1.3 and then it drops to 1.2 again. Then 1.3. These 2 guys are trading tenths all the time. Oh, big rear quarter panel slide into the wall there from Greg White. who goes really deep into the final corner. How on earth he held on to that, I do not know. And Ollie looking like he just had to back out of that one, so he didn't actually turn Greg White around pit maneuver style. I think that might have just saved Greg, the fact that he was completely sideways across the track as Ollie came through and found his I can't think of the word I want now. His mate across the grass. Greg still 2 wheels on the grass. There's so much slide through here. That's never going to work. You're never going to do that, guys. Oh my gosh. How are they doing that? Oh, Streefer has got a grandstand view of this one. Greg 0.2 ahead and somehow just managing to hold on. He's gone deep again. Ollie with a beautiful corner there. He must have got better traction off the corner. He has. He's alongside. I don't know that Ollie's going to be far up alongside as we go into the first corner. He's not, but Greg goes wide again. Looks like Greg has got skates on that BMW rather than tyres right now. Every corner he goes into, it's just four-wheel sliding out to the outside of the corners and then onto the grass. Maybe it's just dirty tyres. I don't quite know at the moment, but that BMW, the blue one there that we're just looking at, was really settled earlier on, and right now looks like a right old handful, and Spieth getting another face full of the car sideways and really struggling to keep it together through there. And Greg almost losing it again. My word, Greg is pushing on, but that car is sliding around everywhere. I tell you what, who isn't? Ollie, he's out front now for 1.5 seconds, so certainly traded the lead time with Greg right now. And you can see Greg just at the back of this little trio. Ollie out front when it really matters. All he's got to do now is keep it neat and tidy as we go over the top of the mountain for the very last time. Spieth's in the grass. Greg's in the grass. I tell you who's not in the grass, Ollie. He's got this in his pocket. All he's got to do is keep this clean and tidy. He needs a good corner down here. Don't take any risks. You can see the two cars behind, Spieth and Greg White. Ollie's now 2.1 ahead. Spieth 1.5 ahead of Greg, who's 9 ahead of David, who is 12 ahead of Will. So Will's having an absolutely terrible time. But I tell you what, who isn't? The other 20-year-old, he's going really well. I thought that Greg had this one in the bag and completely sewn up. I thought it was all done and dusted by lap number 3, but how fortunes have changed in this one. It's going to be Ollie. He's going to come down to the chicane for the last time. Oh, he goes a little bit deep. He puts 2 wheels on the curb and he says, oh, one in the grass. I'm going to stick out of that and I'm just going to burn off some time and I'll reel Spieth in, but I've got this under control. No sweat, no worries. Cool as a cucumber in the summer sunshine. He's pleased with that. Look, flashing lights, wiggling, waggling. I'll tell you what, don't wiggle, waggle too much because Spieth is behind you. Spieth trying to do the same and dropped it on the line. That is against the rules, but I don't think for 1 minute that was intentional. I think he just tried to waggle the back end of that car and around it went. We just joined Wills, who was going so well. And I tell you what, that BMW looks like it has been to a banger race rather than a saloon car race around Mount Panorama. I have seen better looking cars coming out of Brayfield after an afternoon of banger racing than Will's car. That is no way to treat a BMW, my friend. No way whatsoever. Look at that, Ollie. 3 places improved on that particular race. He kept his head, he kept it smooth, he kept out of trouble, and it really paid dividends. The car that surprised me was Greg. My word, he was just super sleek, super smooth for the first half of the race. And then just suddenly something happened, whether he got a puncture on one of the tyres or something, I don't know, but it was just like a completely different car, the second half of that one. It was incredible how that car was just sliding around everywhere. But there we go. Ollie with a 2:19.996. Spieth trying desperately hard to get the win. He was only 0.3 of a second behind, and you could see as Ollie was waggling his back bumper at Ollie there, at Spieth there, and Spieth really went for it, and he's just saying he slipped out I didn't think it was deliberate for one moment. Greg White with the fastest lapper, 2:19.117, which I think was set earlier on. I might be wrong. Real black and white race for him. It was a race of two halves for poor Greg. David in fourth, going well. Will's, well, beating up that car, some 30 seconds behind, and I was a DNF for that particular race. Right, we are off to Sardegna now for a GR4 race. There are only a few of us. Do you want to go public, or do you want to stick with this as we are? Let me know in the chat if you guys want to get a few more people in, because I think it's going to be a quiet night tonight. It is very hot. So many people have got their rigs in, you know, outbuildings in the garden and stuff. It is phenomenally hot, and I can understand why people are not doing it. Nelson there, good evening. We race together. Endurance, good evening. Thank you for popping in and saying hello. Ollie's saying the rear was slippy. And Mikey, sports medium tyres have very little grip in front rear cars. I never know whether to go with the I'm gonna get my words out in a minute. I can't remember what am I trying to say. I've completely lost it. I've gone. My brain has switched off. I'd like to say it's gone to bed, but it's probably gone on holiday and left me behind. I don't know what I was saying. I haven't got a clue what I was saying, and it really doesn't matter. But there we go. Right. Oh, no, let's not go out on track. Don't go out on track. Don't go out on track. I need to let everybody know when we're going to start racing. Race starting at 25.2. And I'm not seeing any... what is PS account name? I'm not quite sure what that means, Nelson. I'm not quite sure what that means. Right, let's get out and see what we can do in this one. We're on the curb. Let's go down past Greg's wall. Good, we've got the billboards back. They removed them for the daily race. Completely threw me. There's 3 grey billboards on the right hand side of the track there, and I used one of them as a braking point. And when this came up in I think it was a daily race, anyway, it came up in something recently, and they removed them, which was a real pain, much like they've removed the trucks at Daytona. Okay, Sweetheart with a 1:29.8. It's the time that we are all chasing at the moment. One of the things I do want to try and work on now is trying to get the power down earlier. I've been watching some of my lap times and also some of the quick races at PSR. in particular, I've been watching William lately, and William gets the power down so much earlier than I do. I tend to get the power down on the apex, whereas very often Will's is on the power way before the apex, and it's just giving him that extra little boost of speed out of the corner that can make all of the difference in sim racing. Just something I need to try and start doing. Rachel, good evening. Right, where are we? Half past. I think I said 25 to, didn't I? It is meltingly hot here right now. I keep looking across at my screen thinking, is it still working? It is at the moment. We are three. I'm completely out of my depth with the racers in this room tonight. I need number one Hulky, Borky, Rita, and a few others in here to be racing with. Oh no, we're off again. It's almost like too hot to concentrate. That's my excuse. Oh, the thunderstorms will hopefully clear the air a little bit. It'll be a lot nicer when that happens. See, I never ever lose the car through there like that. Just my brain, like a lot of people, seem to be running at half capacity at the moment. I tell you, somebody whose brain's not running at half capacity is Wills. He's just gone half a second faster than Svipa. Me talking about getting on the power early, there is a clear example of it. Right, it's 33, we're going to end up going racing in a minute. It's almost like my brain is conditioned just to cruise through the corner and then get on the power on the apex. It is a step in the right direction, because I always used to jump on the power like halfway through the exit because I would be leaving my braking too late. So I have got quicker by going slower in and then faster out of the corners, but still need to do a lot of work on that. Also saw that when I was doing the work with Matt earlier in the week. I've done a video on that one where we were looking at a couple of the quick racers replays, and again one of those was getting on the power so much earlier than I could even think about getting on the power. I mean, the top guy in the world around Mazur was getting on the power like 10-15 feet or even more than that, 20-30 feet before what I would refer to as the apex of the corner. He was getting on the power then and just powering through it and just proving how rubbish I really am. But there we go. Right, yeah, where are the thunderstorms, guys? Do you know who's going to get the thunderstorms tomorrow? I'm up in Northamptonshire. I'm hoping we're going to get some. We certainly need it. It's very muggy. Very muggy indeed. Right, who have we got? We've got Wills Racing. He's in the Subaru. Reefer has gone in the Supra. David has gone in the Supra as well, I think. He has. Greg White is in the G70. I'm in the G70. And Ollie is in the Nissan GTR. So we got a right old mix of cars in this one. And well, let's get it underway. Ollie, Greg, Wills, David, me and Svifa. Can I keep this one together? Banana Head, Tom, good evening. How are you? I got half a brain that works at full capacity. Mind you, I feel a bit like that at the moment with my illness I've got at the moment. Going in to see the consultant on Tuesday. A couple of people have asked me about that. In to see the consultant on Tuesday, see if I can find out what the latest is with regards to the last MRI scan. But I feel much the same, mate. I know I've got a whole brain because I've seen it on screen, but boy, at the moment I feel like I've only got half a brain. Can't concentrate, can't think what I'm doing. And well, you've got to really concentrate in this heat to race. How on earth people do this for real, I do not know. You often hear of Max and Lewis and the Formula One racing drivers coming back saying that they've lost X number of pounds in a race, not money that is, as in weight, and because it's been so hot. And yeah, you could sort of understand. I wish I was losing that amount of weight. Unfortunately, I'm not. There we go. Ooh, got a bit of a slide there. Ask Greg Walt. Down the hill. Did we get a glitch start? I seem to be so far ahead of the rest. What is going on? We're all on the same tyres. That's the corner you've really got to get on the power early. RL 9010, thank you for dropping in, my friend. I'm not getting notifications of when you go live at the moment. Are you streaming at the minute, mate? I was thinking about that the other day. I haven't seen any of your stream notifications coming through. Have you knocked it on the head, or have I just got an issue with my notifications at the minute? Little dip of into the gravel there whilst I was talking. I definitely cannot race and talk in this heat. I've come to that conclusion. Let me get down onto the straight and I'll just see what that reply is. Whoa, both those two boys off onto the grass there. Whoa! I was going to take Greg out there, and I think that's going to be a penalty. I had to put a wheel on the inside of the curb there. I think I might have get caught there. Sometimes YouTube resets them, it seems, so you are still tuned. But I'm going to have to double check and see. I'm definitely not getting any notifications. Thankfully, I didn't get a penalty there. How on earth I didn't, I don't know. Right, let's use Greg's a ghost cart. Oh, you're not going to make me do that, mate. I'm too wise. I know your trick. I know your trick. It might work on the others. It won't work on me, mate. I'm wise to that one. The only trouble is I can't get on the back of him at the moment. It's just too quick. No such run across the grass this time for Greg. Just managed to keep that in on the track there. Where's Ollie? He's behind me at the minute. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. RL just congratulating Rachel on the 1,000 subscribers. Been a long time coming, which she got there. And then did a wonderful little giveaway on her channel. And the first 1,000 are the hardest to get. When you hit 1,000, you can stop counting and worrying about it. It's then all about the views. Come on, down we go. I can't quite get on the back of Greg. He's 0.7. He's just done a Greg. You see, he's just done a Greg. He's just done a Greg on Greg's wall. Greg's just Gregged himself. That's what's called doing a Greg around here. Oh, I went too deep there. It's awful through there. Greg could have had me, but he didn't. I was very fortunate there. Right, here we go. On Wheels has found his way through. Mr. I can get the power down about 3 years before you, Mitchell Morgan, is behind me. Should we do a Greg? No, I'm not going to get that close to the wall. Gonna have to go defensive into here now. It's only lap 5 of 10. Do I really think that I can hold off Wheels for 5 laps? He'll come sailing past me in a minute down the main straight. You watch. You watch. Here he comes. Here he comes. Any minute now. He'll breeze by. The time is dropping. Not actually dropping as much as I thought it would. Really leaving the braking late there. Trying to get the power down early in the way that Wheels would. I've gone too wide again. Trying to carry the speed through the corner and get the power down early. Greg, I need you to get past and do a Greg on Wheels. Dirty tyres. That's it, Wills is going to go by. And Greg's going to go by as well. Difficult to know which one to tap in behind. Tap in, tuck in behind. Take a tighter angle there. Greg giving the wall a wide berth this time. Oh, he's gone inside, he's gone for the deep, going for the line, onside line. I thought Wills was going off then. He had an awkward bounce through the corner and I thought that was going to put him off on the curb. He managed to keep a wheel in. Oh, this is so not fair. I need a little bit of luck. And it's not coming my way. Although Greg is giving me a nice little bump draft down there, but I think that's to try and catch up with Wills, who's gone a bit deep. Wills with a rare mistake. I'd never make a mistake like that, you understand? Come on. Guys, it's hard on this wheel with slippery hands and no gloves, but I can't wear the gloves tonight. It's just way too hot for those. Come on. Oh, the car just got a little bit light. Dirty air there. Here comes Ollie. There goes Ollie. Switcheroo time. He'll have enjoyed that one as much as I enjoyed it, I think. Greg will be smiling too. No, we're in the gravel. Now he'll be laughing. No, he won't. He was in the gravel too. Oh, but he's still going to come through. I've got dirty tyres, very dirty tyres. Oh, he makes the move, he's got the place back. Hold tight, Ollie. As he says on the back there, together we are faster. Last lap. I've gone too deep. I've got FIFA all over the back of me here. Can't look at the chat right now. I can see it going off in the corner of my eye. This is full-on concentration time. That's the gear change there. Oh, Ollie with a wheel in the gravel. Oh, Ollie's gone wide. That's compromised me for this one. I'm a bit tight on the corner. He's going to come back at me. Oh! Oh! No! Oh, how close is down the line? Schweever got me! No! No! Oh! Hello, number one. Oh, why are you not out here? I need you to come and help me. What's FIFA said? What has FIFA said? He says so close in caps. Oh, oh wow. Ollie went a little bit wide. What a race that was. What a race that was. There might have only been a few of us in there, but boy, oh boy. That has just sent my head off the scales. Wow. Oh my word. That was incredible all the way through that one. Battling. Even the best of the best are making mistakes tonight. And I'm not referring to myself there. Wills was... Oh, Greg! No, look at that. Wills got the win on the line because of a penalty. 0.965 behind, but Greg's got a penalty, so it's Wills first, Greg White second. Schweever nipped through to get third, just ahead of me on the line by nothing. Nothing. Ollie, a couple of tenths behind, and poor David, 5 seconds back. But I think that that has to be... There might only be 6 of us in here. I think there's a video there. I think there's a video there. And I've got a video of TCSRL to do, but I think that that could be one too. That was just incredible. What a race. That was just something else. That was just something else. Oh, my word. Those people that are not out braving the heat, you have just missed the most amazing race. Greg White crossed the finishing line first, but came second. Ollie went wide into a corner, and I thought I was going to get a podium. And out of the last corner, Schweever just nipped it on the line. I was squeezing, but he just found a way through. Oh, man alive. That was just... You know, oh, it's a 3500B and a 3500A. I never knew that. Yeah, just... It's races like that why I do this. Once in a while you have a race like that which is just full of drama, full of action, and there might only be a few people in here, but you have a race like that and you absolutely feel alive. Absolutely feel alive. And that is just one of those. I can't even think what I'm doing here. I'm going to start this one on the hour. Wow. Schweever says the comeback for me was crazy. It was incredible. It was absolutely incredible. Mikey supporting. I'm a little bit out of touch with the what's it at the moment, with the chat. Well, where'd the rain come from? That wasn't supposed to happen. Yeah, okay. Was not expecting a wet race this evening. I'm not going to lie. That has completely thrown me. Need to carry the speed through the corner, but how much speed? Wow, Ollie's done a 58.8. That's a bit crazy. Speed has done a 58.7, Wheels a 58.9. I've done a 58.9. I'm going to do one more, then I'll come in and get the race sorted out. I tried to push that one too hard. All right, where are we? We got Ollie, Greg, Wills, David, me, and Sweeper. Still the same runners. Oh, I'd love to see how we can get another championship. I must admit, I really would. I feel that George is a little bit just off it at the moment. Kimi, Kimi looks like to be a really, really good racer, but I got a funny feeling with Kimi, if it starts to go bad, he'll get inside his head, I think. But he has been very, very good. As Mike is saying, indeed, I've been impressed with Kimi this year, even though he's a little bit erratic. He comes back and pulls out great results. It will be interesting, but he's got lots of time. He's got a lot of time to settle in. It's nice to see lots of different people vying for the podiums too, not just Red Bull and Max out there all the time, which is good. I'd like to see George get back into a little bit more, but and I'd like to see Charles, but something's happening with Charles. Is Charles racing this week, or has something happened? Not quite sure, but I've got the feeling that something's happened. Right, let's see how we go. It's this corner down here. This is the one. Down the rain comes. Comes Sweeper. Oh, got into the back of Street for there. That's a shame. I had a really good run through there. Unfortunately. It wasn't to be. Wow, Gr.x got a massive run through that corner. Well, that didn't work. at all. I'm up on the wall again. Can't see the braking point. Too much spray. Dropped out slipstream now. Still losing time. These guys are just too good for me. Just falling further and further back at the minute. Even when I think I have a good corner, it turns out to be a grotty one. Guys in front still going away from me. It's not fair, I tell you. So that was quick and it wasn't. These guys are just going quicker and quicker and quicker around it. Get round, come on. We've got Ollie out front, Greg second, David is 3 seconds down the road on me. Wills and Spieth both having issues. Is anybody else going to have any issues? Is anybody going to come in for slicks and risk it? They could be jolly quick if you can keep in this drawing line. There's a definite drawing line here. All you've got to do is stay in it. It's a bit too risky at the moment though. Outside tyres looking a bit iffy at the minute. His wheels right back into the thick of it. Oh, nearly dropped it there on the curb. Tyres gone. Okay, just got to get one last lap done on this tyre. Afraid I'm totally out of sync with the chat at the moment. I can see that Mikey and Rachel are having a discussion about something. I'll catch up on that later on. 17 seconds, a whole second a lap behind Ollie. Greg in second, David third, Will's fourth, I got fifth, and Streeter out there still running for the moment. Oh, that's the golden age of modern F1 racing Mikey's looking at. Oh, that's my era, 80s and 90s. Oh, great racing back then. Absolutely fantastic racing. Oh, well, that was a started off okay, and then tyres started to go, and then that one was a struggle. Good night, Sweeper. Thank you for popping in. Take care, my friend. Right, we're at Brands Hatch Indy now in the BRZ. Sport soft tyres again. So it's going to be another tricky one. And then we're going to be heading off into the Hypercars at Watkins Glen. I'll keep it friends unless you guys want to go public. Crumbs, it's hot. Please remember to stay hydrated, guys. Lots of drinks. Right, I want the BRZ S15. Is there such a car? 14, 99, 21, 98, 21, 18, 99. Wheels is in the 18. 15. There is, I don't have it. The BRZ S15. Ooh, I don't have this car. It is a Subaru, isn't it? I don't have it. Why have I not got it? I have 21. I've got two 21s. I don't have it. So would that be the same? I am not going to break my own rule. Why have I not got the BRZ? I'm going to have to go and buy that. I'm going to have to go and buy it. I can't now, but after the race, after this evening, I'm going to have to go and grab that. I'm going to go at 25 past. I thought I got every car in the game. I bet it's been wide-bodied. Do you think I'd be all right going with that? $197. 50510. Oh, look, I'm 0.01 over on the PP. Oh, look, all these guys are on traction control 3. What do they know that I don't know? What do they know that I do not know? Is this where I'm going wrong? Oh, he's got counter steering assistance on. And he's got the braking area on. Oh, Greg's running without the braking area. Oh, no, it is on. Well, well, well. This is no Mitch. That system lies. Really? Right, let's just get out on track. The thing is, I'm a Subaru man, not a Toyota man. I want to be in a Scooby. I don't want to be in a Toyota. Minutes. Greg 53.4 is what we're chasing, and the wheels are 53.8. I am typically half a second or so off the lead. This guy's so fast. Right, we're going racing in a moment. Oh, that was a bit of a surprise. Is this Toyota faster than the Subaru? Good evening, Nico. Is the Toyota quicker? That's my worry. Right, Ollie, Greg, Wills, David, me, number 1. That is the running order. And yes, I am in the wrong car. Because I don't have the Scooby. And I should have. Every car. Why? It must have wide bodied it or done something with it. Nico is only quicker if the other car is in the wall. Well, it's no quicker off the line. I cannot have the Toyota beat a Subaru. Ollie, you're going to have to go faster, mate. We cannot have the Toyota winning. Whoa! I know, wall riding, wrong car, DNF, I know. Breaking all my own rules tonight, I tell you. Where's Davey going? Where's Ollie? 4.6. David's right with me. Oh, no, no, no. Come on, David. That was a big old slide, I'll give you that. That was a corner cut and then some. But I was expecting to get a big old track limit penalty for that. Just struggling to stay with David here. Oh, we got the car off. Ollie's off. Ollie's been going really well all day. Scooby tames him. We got another yellow flag up. What is going on here? David honing on number one now. I'll say that again. David honing in on number one now. Who's got a half? Or a second penalty. Wills and Greg running away out front. We've now got a three-way battle halfway through. I think the Wills and Greg slowed up there. I don't know how much they've slowed up, but I hope it wasn't too much. Whoa! That was a little bit naughty through there. Where's Greg? I need to let him back through. Where's Mr. White? Why is it always that halfway through a race, like 10 laps in, I start to get to grips with a car and a track? Always the same. Takes me too many laps. I can't just jump in and just race straight off the bat like a lot of them can. I'm going to let Greg through now. Where is he? There he is. Oh. Oh, no, into the side of David now. Sorry, David. These things are really slippery. Oh! Watch his hard work. Tom, I haven't got one. Do you want to suggest one? Haven't got anything in mind at all. I was potentially going to grab another country. But with only a few people, I'm just wondering. You want to hit me up in the Discord with some combos? Right, last lap. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a track limit. Are all the marshals asleep this evening? Or are they just giving me a night off? Because that was easily track limits. Right, oh. Where are we? Watkins, Glen in the Hypercars next. This is Ollie's race. This one is for Ollie. Right, so number one, Pops was your winner, a 53.154. Wheels Racing in second, a 53.040. Greg White with the fastest lap in third, a 52.599. The only one in the 52s. Well done, my friend. David in fourth, Ollie fifth, and I got sixth after too many issues. Too many issues. Right. I don't know about you guys, but I am cream crackered. So this is going to be the last one this evening. This will be the last one. And we are in the Hypercars. Systemic turns corners well. Might just do that one. And we're on racing soft tyres. This one, excuse me. I'll pretty much go when everybody's ready on this one because time is getting on. Tell you what, Tom, I should join the Outlaws. The rubbish racing that I have done tonight, it's been horrendous. Really has. Oh, I like Nico in here. Not saying that was a corner cut, but I was seeing straight lines with more bends. Ollie's off. There must be some cheating going on by non-PSR racers. That was sneakier than a 10:30 p.m. duck and dive to the bar on a Friday night because smoothness requires patience. That's why I always say you'd be great at endurance racing. You get into your rhythm. That's very true. And that's why I think if you ever did real endurance racing, the teams would put you in the most important stint of the midnight to 4 a.m. stint. You know, I'd love to do endurance, but at the moment I am just struggling with my head again, and for that reason I can't do long stints. I desperately want to do a 24-hour because I've got an idea for a 24-hour that somebody's already pinched the idea. Not exactly, but very, very close. And it's something I've been talking to Joanna about. I've wanted to do for about probably getting on for a year now. And I can't do it. I cannot race for that long. Even now, tonight, even though I've been drinking, my head is pounding right now. And it's not from not drinking, because I've been drinking all day long. So I'm hydrated enough, but I am just keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. This thing is just insane. I don't know this car well enough around here. Oh. I really need Greg to go in front of me so I can follow. And try and learn. Now you know why I really wanted to do this. He's been practicing it. Look, he's so far out front. Wrong setting on my steering wheel. It's so heavy. It's like I'm doing this without power steering on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, too deep, too deep, too deep. No. How on earth is Ollie 15 seconds down the road? Can somebody please change Ollie's cereal and put the Weetabix in the bin, please? Give him some Scotch porridge oats or something. He's crazy fast. Yeah. If there's any marshals out there listening, can you throw some tin tacks across the track or something, just to slow Ollie down a little bit, just a smidge. Last lap, can we get any closer to him? 16.8, 16.9. It's going to be 17 seconds ahead in a minute. There we go, 17. I should remember to change my steering wheel settings in future for this. Oh. Go and get round. I'm off. That's proper off, that is. That's like off to see the Wizard of Oz to ask, not for a brain, I've got one of them, but a brain that works, and for some skill as a racing driver. Look at that, 22 seconds. What? What's going on here? Nico says M equals P plus it's on sale, where P equals price N equals number of handbags already owned. The higher N becomes, the less effect it has on future purchases. P equals RC cars. What? Oh my God, Ollie, you are incredible in that car around there. Absolutely crazy fast. Where on earth did that come from? Right, I'm not going to lie, I am melting. I'm going to disappear now, I'm afraid, guys. I'm going to disappear, and it's all the daily C's, says Ollie. You've been doing a few of them this week. You have been doing a few of those. And it's one of those cars, I think, that when you actually get to really understand the car, you can really extract a massive amount from it. But look at that, Ollie, a 1:32.0 and the fastest lap and the win. I'm just looking down. So the nearest person was Wills with a 1:32.8. So Ollie was nearly a second faster than everybody else. I got second, but I think it was a mixed up thing. But I got second, Greg third, number one fourth, Wills fifth, David sixth. But I think it was a bit of a mixed up bag at the end there. Oh, I just really want to say thank you to everybody that has watched the stream this evening. Thank you to everybody that has raced this evening as well, and especially all of you that have joined in the chat too. To the racers, I salute you. I really honestly do. If I had a hat, I would tip it. The racers that have come out and raced this evening in this heat, phenomenal. Hopefully, I will come up with something for the the Friday night special tomorrow. I'll have a little think about that overnight, and maybe come out with something a little bit different. I don't know. We'll have to see. and we will announce that in the don't give me the parts, I don't want the part. Oh crikey, anything but the part. Yeah, I'll announce that in the Discord tomorrow morning, and we'll just see how we go. If anybody does have a request, then please let me know. I do want to try and do a cat and mouse again. I've had a couple of people ask me if they can do a cat and mouse. The problem with the cat and mouse is just do not have the people over the summer. I think there's a lot of people off doing different things, and trying to get the numbers in the room a little bit difficult. So anyway, I will see you 9 o'clock tomorrow, right here. And again, PSR registered racers, check in the Discord for what we're going to be running, and we'll go from there. In the meantime, before I forget, I need to go and buy a Scooby. Let me just do that now before I finish up. And blah, blah, blah. Yeah, this one here. I don't know. I've got two of them, but the other one must be wide bodied. Has to be wide bodied. Normally, I will only wide body when I can, when I've got two of a car. So I again breaking my own rules here. Garage. We're just going to have a little look in the garage, and we'll see what we've got in here. It's a changed car. Scooby. I'm interested. Before I call it a night, I want to just have a look at this one. Subaru. By year, instead of 15. There we go. There we go. For some reason, I've got a wide body on it, and that's why I couldn't use it. So now I've got another one. Sorry, guys. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. So have we got any others like that? So I've got an STI Sport, an STI Sport 18, BIZ 15. I've got a wide car Impreza Sedan 04. Yeah, see, I've got another one here. That one I need to do too. Ah, dear. What am I doing? So Impreza Sedan 04. Tell you what I will do. Manufacturer. Scooby. Okay, how do I make that a favorite? Does anybody know how to make it a favorite? Subaru. There won't be one in here, but I'll have a look. Subaru. Gonna have to watch out for it. Triangle. I thought that's what I did. Maybe I didn't. So if I go into my garage, so triangle, it makes it a favorite. Change car, manufacturer, Subaru, and add to favorites. There we go. So now if I've got that as a favorite, then I will know that I need to change that. I'm going to need to go through my garage and check and see what I've got wide and what I haven't. There really needs to be an option in here, really, doesn't it, to so that you could do all of your wide-bodied cars. A way of filtering. Alas, I don't believe that there is. Favorite cars, performance points, car type. There isn't. Just about everything bar. But there we go. So favorite cars. Oh, I've got a few in here. Didn't even know I had these in here like this. But I've now added it so that I now know that I will need to buy that when it comes up. So next time a Subaru comes up, let me know and I will get that ordered. In the meantime, have yourselves a really great day. I am melting here, so I'm going to get rid of this shirt and I am going to disappear off for some snooze because it's been so hard to sleep this week, much like a lot of us out there all struggling to sleep. So going to try to. And yeah, like I said, I don't know what we're going to be doing tomorrow, but I will put it out in the Discord as early as I can tomorrow morning. For now, look after yourselves. Have a really good morning, evening, night, day, afternoon, whatever you're doing. Have a good one, and I will see you again very soon. For now, take care. Bye.